Novartis measures the social, environmental, and economic impacts of its business activities to understand what matters most to stakeholders and to society. Let's take a closer look at the environmental impacts. Business activities inevitably lead to environmental effects such as greenhouse gas emissions, water consumption, and pollution or the occurrence of waste, not only in own operations, but also in the entire supply chain. Let's take greenhouse gas emissions as an example. According to the Greenhouse Gas Protocol, greenhouse gas emissions related to own business activities are referred to as Scope 1. Following this definition, Scope 2 are the emissions arising from purchased energy. Scope 1 and 2 effects are main targets of environmental protection efforts by companies and can be reduced by efficiency increases or substitution of materials. For example, substitution of non-renewable energy by renewable energy. Environmental impacts occur along the entire value chain. The demand signal by a company triggers the production of goods and the offering of services. The environmental impacts along the value chain are referred to as Scope 3. Novartis captures the environmental effects for its own operation per site location on a monthly basis in terms of quantities. To measure the environmental impact of the Novartis supply chain, spend data is taken to calculate the same effects via macroeconomic modeling and determine quantities related to various environmental burdens. In the second step, total quantitative effects of own and supply chain are monetized based on their shadow price, which is an estimate of price based on a damage to society approach. Impact measurement and valuation helps Novartis understand its environmental footprint in order to develop strategies and support sustainable decision-making. The environmental impact is part of the financial dimension of the Novartis Social, Environmental, and Economic Impact Valuation.